Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the Dan Good Show. If you believe the rumors that the rest of this year is going to be a quiet year for gaming, you have another thing coming to you. So without further ado, here's your games to watch. Devolver Digital is kicking off this month right with Children of the Sun, an awesome indie sniper game that reminds me very much of the Sniper Elite franchise, with a very unique twist in that we only get one bullet. The story follows a woman who's been scorned by a cult, and she's on a revenge mission to wipe out everybody. Each level, we have to take out every member of the cult with that single bullet. Every time it makes contact with someone, we have the opportunity to redirect it for a short period of time, be it through a window, into a car to make an explosion, blow up a gas barrel. No matter what, everyone has to die with this one bullet. Each level can be beaten in a variety of ways, and the developers encourage us to replay each level, and an online leaderboard I think is really going to make that happen. If you have somehow gotten through all of the 100-hour JRPGs that have come out this year, be it Yakuza Like a Dragon, Persona 3 Reloaded, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, even Dragon's Dogma 2 I'll throw in there, then I have the next one for you. Auden Chronicles 100 Heroes. The Galdian Empire has discovered technology that can boost their magical abilities and set out to find this hidden artifact in order to conquer the rest of the continent. The story starts out with a young Imperial officer and a young boy from the Village Watch who discover the artifact and realize that it means all-out war. Like the title implies, there are 100 recruitable characters for this game. Each one has their own voice actor, has their own skill tree, has their own background stories. Unbelievable amount of content in this game, and if that's not enough for you, there are tons of mini games as well. There's top battling, there's a card game, there's racing, more content than you would ever know what to do with. If you are worried that there is not enough to play this year, I promise you this is your game. One crab's trash is another crab's treasure when Aggro Crab's next title comes out at the end of this month. Very excited for this one as a big fan of the Souls-like genre. Aggro Crab's Shells-like combat introduces us to Krill, a hermit crab that has lost her shell and has to become an adventure hunter in order to find enough treasure to buy the shell back. As we're hunting through the ocean and fighting all of the monsters, we also have to forage for trash to keep a fake shell on to defend ourselves, which I think is a really cute spin on this. This is one that I'm introducing to my wife, and I think anybody that would be interested in the Souls-like genre, but is often intimidated by the darker, grittier, Dark Souls, Elden Ring type games, will really find something to love here. As far as we know, this is PlayStation's last exclusive title coming out this year, but it is for sure one to be looking out for. Stellar Blade is a sci-fi and post-apocalyptic game where humans have fled Earth into a colony in space after an alien invasion from the Natiba. We play the character Eve on a quest to eradicate the Natiba from Earth and reclaim it for humankind. There is an awesome demo out on the PS5 right now. I was super impressed with it. I got a full hour out of the demo with 2 different areas, 2 different bosses. Looks like a very deep skill tree. Exploration really reminds me of Nier Automata, and the combat reminds me very much of something from like Team Ninja or From Software. Very heavy emphasis on defense and counters. Lots of flashy attacks. This is definitely one to look out for. And last but not least, as a huge fan of Akira Toriyama, I have to give a shout out to this next one. Sandland comes out at the end of the month for all platforms, an adaptation of Akira Toriyama's manga of the same name. Sandland is a world in which demons and humans are struggling without water, and it is up to us as the demon prince to bring water back to the land. This is very much an action RPG with an emphasis on vehicle combat. We'll put together a multitude of different vehicles to conquer different environmental solutions and also combat solutions. This one also has a demo out that I would highly encourage you to try, but I would be warned you're only exploring a small part of the desert. What I've seen in previews is a lot of other biomes, and that really interests me because I would admit to being bored to the demo, but what I saw from previews really excites me. If you're not an Xbox gamer, there's also a couple ports to other platforms that I really want to make you aware of. Planet Lana is the first one. This one reminds me very much of Limbo or Inside. Similarly incredible art style. You play a villager that's trying to rescue her people from an alien invasion. I have never taken more screenshots in a video game than this one. No voice work, just beautiful sound, lots of good puzzles. Cannot recommend this one to you enough. The next title is Grounded from Obsidian Entertainment. This one's very much a Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, where you get bite-sized into your backyard and you have to survive, craft, build in this backyard with giant spiders, lots of different bugs. This one has an awesome community that they've developed over the last couple years, and I would highly encourage you to check this one out. Just in case this one needs introductions, I feel like it doesn't, but Sea of Thieves hit PlayStation 5 at the end of the month. It's kind of a massive open world pirate ship simulator. If the pirate's life is for you, if Pirates of the Caribbean is your genre, you already know what this game is all about, so make sure you check this one out. That's been your recap of all of the awesome games coming out in the month of April. Thank you so much for watching The Dan Good Show. You can follow me everywhere at The Dan Good Show, and we will catch you next month.